Well, welcome back to the Truth to You podcast. It has been an awesome experience to be able to walk in the footsteps of the Apostle Paul and having had the opportunity to visit some of the very places that the Lord used him to have a lasting impact. I can't help but feel more motivated, more challenged, more determined in regards to my own testimony, my own ministry of reaching lost people for Christ and just understanding how Christ is the answer, how Christ makes the difference. And Paul was on the front edge of the gospel, of course, being spread around the world. And so I end my travels back in Athens. And the place that I'm at right now, it's an interesting place. I'm going to go ahead and pivot, and some of you can see in the background, you see the Olympic circles, and then if I put the camera up this way, you can see that I am in the ancient Olympic Stadium here in Athens. This was supposedly built some 300 years before Paul would have visited the city for the very first time. And I cannot help but think that when Paul, at the end of his life, is writing 2 Timothy, and he's using the analogy of having run the race that the Lord had set before him. You know, the Olympic Games had been going on for quite some time. There would have been people competing in a variety of ways, but the Christian life is so much like a race, a course that is set before us. And when I look at this place, that rings true. I think about my own life. I think about my own race. You know, Paul ran the race that was given to him. Specifically, Paul had a course that was tailor-made for him, and he ran that to the best of his ability. And I believe that he heard well done when he had entered heaven's gates. But for us, who still have a course to run, for us who look at those words that Paul wrote, I have finished my course. I fought a good fight. I've kept the faith. There is therefore laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the righteous judge shall give to me on that day. I wonder about our own testimony. I wonder if our life, if our course ended today, would we be able to echo those words? And so as I board the plane here soon, and I head back to the States, I carry with me the lessons that I've learned, but also the images that the Lord gave to the Apostle Paul, certainly this one in regards to athletics and running a race. I'm more determined than ever to live my life for Jesus, making every second, minute, hour of the day count for His glory, and to finish my course with faithfulness. And I challenge all of our listeners to do the very same thing. Thanks for traveling with me. It's been fun to update you and to be able to talk about these places as we visited them. And I hope that it has been a blessing. God bless. Thanks for listening.